This video is brought to you by Blackout X, the most high-end brand of e-juice, legal herb, and legal concentrate vaporizers on the market. Visit blackoutx.com and use the promo code 420CMX to save 15% off at checkout. Hey folks, it's Cassius Morris on location at the Shaw Conference Center for Hempfest Edmonton 2017. We got Dana Larson inside, we got Tommy Chong inside, and we're going to see what we can get up to today. Folks, we're on location at Hempfest Edmonton with the legend, the master, Tommy Chong. How you doing, sir?
I am Chong's choice. That's how I'm doing.
100%. That's some way I'd like to be, for sure.
Mostly Maui Wowie, man.
A couple quick questions for you. First off, looking back at the Cheech and Chong legacy, what is your proudest crowning achievement?
I guess Up in Smoke. You know, Up in Smoke, it broke all records. It's still being shown. It was the thing. It was Up in Smoke.
Definitely. An amazing movie. What's your thoughts on younger people's reactions to the film?
Well, I'm just really happy that they enjoy it. You know, they get out of it. A lot of people were raised on it. Yeah. You know, and it's still a nice feeling.
I can imagine. You see your face all over here. People are still huge fans. About Canadian marijuana legalization, are you worried that some of the laws will be too restrictive for smokers?
Not at all. No. I mean, what the government's doing really is catching up to what's already been going on. And so no matter what regulations they put in, you know, it's like spitting on the sidewalk or jaywalking. Yeah. You know, it's the same thing. So we don't give a shit what they do as long as they just get out of the way, let us smoke our pot, and leave us alone.
Yeah. That's the goal for sure. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate that. Have a great day. I'm joined with
Dominic McKenzie from Float House, White Avenue.
What are your thoughts on legalization in Canada?
I think it's long overdue. It's something we've been needing to do for a long time, and especially right now in a struggling economy. It's not going to save this country, but it's going to be a much needed injection of capital to help kind of stimulate this economy.
I don't know why it's not legalized yet.
Yeah, how could it not be?
I believe it should be legal, especially to medical patients and anybody who uses it for the right reasons.
It should have been legal a long time ago.
I agree.
I think they're just wasting time and the taxpayers' money. Yeah. That's a big cash cow.
I would definitely pick cannabis over alcohol any day of the week.
Yeah, I mean, what's the reason why cannabis is illegal and alcohol isn't? There's so many for the one opposed to the other. But I mean, I drink.
Yeah, we're not right.
Same here. I'm guilty too. I put this shirt on. You can definitely tell that I drink. You think some of the rules could be too restrictive to people who are just trying to use normally?
Yes, and they're using other excuses and measure to take those out, like kids and other things. If people are using their medicine responsible, then they should obviously know what measures they're taking to provide the safety of their child.
I think the government has to be careful what they restrict. I think anything that they restrict, they basically create a niche market for the black market.
Yeah, correct.
So hopefully they'll allow everything. When it comes to, like, say, solvent extracts and stuff, I think they should have stringent production processes and minimum levels of toxins in it, and probably a Surgeon General's warning on a lot of products, similar to cigarettes or alcohol. But it all comes down to proper education. I think if we start them young, they'll understand, and it's nothing different than alcohol, tobacco from a recreational standpoint.
I think whenever they first come out with it, it's going to be very restrictive, and I imagine over the next 10, 20 years, as the history of propaganda and the older generation dies off, we're going to see regulation pretty similar to alcohol. Yeah. But why don't we just go to that point right from the start? There's going to be some people too afraid to do it, I think.
What's the worst thing about weed?
Maybe the smell. That could be it.
No way.
There's no worse thing about it.
Yeah. I think that speaks for itself. Awesome. Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
She has MS.
What's the best thing that helps you in terms of administrating cannabis for MS?
I like dabs a lot. They relax me just as much as I need it to. Edibles are really great too.
We're joined here by
Riley McGee. I'm the president of Marijuana for Trauma. Marijuana for Trauma was founded by two veterans, Mike Southwell and Fabian Henry on the East Coast. Fabian was one of the first Canadian soldiers to figure out how to get Veterans Affairs to cover his cannabis prescription.
Wow.
And it grew, I guess, like a club at first, where he started helping his buddies, guys he knew, and it just grew and grew. And today we help close to 3,000 veterans, over 7,000 civilians, and we've got 13 cannabinoid therapy clinics across the country and expanding.
Wow, that's incredible. So what does legalization in Canada mean for businesses like yours?
Well, we've been operating in the legal space since 2013, early 2014, so it doesn't really have much effect on us. I see the medical market and the recreational market kind of happening side by side. I think there'll be two separate routes. So, I'm excited about the recreational market. I'm glad to see that the federal government's rolling it out properly with regulated licensed product.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it, but it's business as usual for us.
Hey, thank you. Let's do this. Am I Luigi now?
You're Luigi.
Oh, I love it.
Okay.
Let's go smoke a joint.
Yeah, I prefer the bong or maybe some dabs.